talk to you about doTERRA's sun care line. You can't get this little cute beach bag anymore. We got it in the very beginning, and I love keeping all our sunscreen in this one bag. But what you don't know about sunscreen is that it can be full of harmful chemicals.
Most sunscreens that your big name sunscreens, we'll call it, that you're gonna find in your big name stores they're blocking the sun, but they're probably hurting you. So does it outweigh the cost benefit analysis?
Right. And so there's tons of different things that can be in those sunscreens. It could be in an aerosol can, it can be full of chemicals. They like to do high SPF, which does nothing for you. And so we want to be mindful about what we're putting on our skin and in our body. And so this is why we really love doTERRA sunscreen.
Yes, and sunscreen is something that's always been really important to us, probably more so for Jenna, and then she's taught me it's a way to not age you, so I make sure I wear my face sunscreen every day.
Yes, so there's a huge, argument, controversy between wearing sunscreen and not wearing sunscreen. And we used to, when Micah was little, we would use coconut oil as a barrier, and so that can be effective. Oils like helichrysum can be effective. The things we put in our body, like astaxanthin, can be effective, but I found that we still get sunburned. And so your biology or your DNA also plays a part in that as well. And I think that it's better to be protected from the sun at the risk of getting skin cancer and wrinkles. Like the sun causes wrinkles. Well, that's a big one.
And now, like, we're getting older, I have weird spots that show up on my body, and I don't get sunburned, but there's enough sun damage where all of a sudden you're like, what the heck is that? I've never seen that before. And a lot of my outdoor activity is golf, so I wear a glove on this hand and none on this one, so you can guess which one has more sun damage.
So we don't want to get damaged by the sun. We do want to absorb the sun's good benefits. And so I'm sure we could all find a balance between not having sunscreen on our bodies some part of the day and not being in direct sunlight, and then also protecting our bodies against these harmful rays. And so I've been a huge advocate since I was very little. I've been with an esthetician since I was 13 years old, and she just beat it into me.
Drilled it into you. I was gonna say drilled, but beat, whatever.
You wear sunscreen on your face for sure every single day, because again, we don't want sun damage and we don't want wrinkles. Like, we want to age well. And so I have always worn sunscreen on my face every single day, under your makeup, every single day.
If there's one thing I would say to young people to preserve their youth and their look, other than eat right and exercise,
drink water,
sunscreen.
Sunscreen. Okay. So fortunately, doTERRA launched their sun care line last year.
It's been a long process.
Yes.
I'm not sure exactly how long they've been working on this, but we've been in doTERRA for 11 and a half years. And since day one, people were asking for sunscreen, and it only came out last fall.
So it's hard to put clean products together that work. And so doTERRA has been working on this for quite some time, and I think they've done an excellent job. And we just want to go through each product with you very briefly so that you can make the right choice for your family with these products.
Yes.
Okay, so number one, this is a brand new launch. This is doTERRA's face sunscreen. It's SPF 28. All doTERRA sunscreens are non-nano zinc oxide, so they're all free of all the harmful chemicals, perfectly safe to put on our skin. This is fantastic. So I think you could probably use it just as a moisturizer on its own. A lot of people do that with their sunscreens. I like to use the hydrating cream as a moisturizer underneath it and put this on top, but it doesn't make your makeup weird. It's got a great amount of moisture as well as that, the sunscreen in it. It doesn't leave you white. You can also put a tiny bit of your foundation with it and then just, you know, blend it together in your hands before
That's what I
applying.
do. That's what I do.
So that you can get that tinted moisturizer. And so I think this is a most fabulous face sunscreen product for women. Absolutely. Next.
Well, we're kind of moving into 3. So as far as, that's the face sunscreen. Then we have 3 different ways, delivery systems. I don't know if that's what we call it. So you have the traditional lotion.
Yes.
They all smell great, by the way. They all have like an orange aroma to it. Wild orange, I'm sure, is in here. Then you have the stick, which is super convenient. And then you have the spray. So they're essentially the same thing, but 3 different ways. So let's go through them all. Let's talk about the lotion first, since that's how I started.
Sure.
Let's talk about the lotion. So
we both love the lotion.
Tried and true. Again, this is reef safe and vegan friendly. It says right here.
Yes.
Well, and especially if you're going to Hawaii, you got to wear that reef safe sunscreen, right? Mm-hmm. But I really like this one. Actually, I think of all of them, this is my favorite because it goes on the lightest and rubs in the easiest.
Yeah, it really feels more like a lotion than a sunscreen. And so it doesn't leave you white.
No.
I think it rubs in very well.
Which is
easily.
Which is a little tricky if you've branched off into more natural or non-chemical sunscreens. They can leave you white. They don't rub in as well.
Or they like ball up, or they feel they're drying and they feel
they're a little odd. Now I'll take looking a bit like a ghost for not slightly poisoning myself when I'm putting on sunscreen, but this actually does the trick in all ways.
Yeah.
I really like
this
one.
And it smells great.
Yes. Let's move to the stick.
The stick.
Convenient, obviously.
Very convenient. I like to keep this in my purse when I'm out and about with the kids, or
Good
we're at Disneyland.
Or golf bag, husbands. This would be great. It can just sit in there all day, every day, and obviously you can just do this with it, and you don't have to get your hands dirty.
Well, no, you still have to rub it in.
Well, okay.
If you just do the stick,
I suppose that's gonna work.
You're gonna have some weird things. The kids really like this. So Aston loves the stick. And he will not use any other sunscreen but the stick. And so really easy to apply, right? And this, I think it's great for this spot, this back of the neck spot. This is a really easy place to get sunburned. And we put it all over his body and on his face. It does smell really good.
It does smell good, yeah. Well, it's just like any other oil, right? You pick it up and you go like this. The other thing that's also in a lot of sunscreen are fragrance, which we know we've talked about how bad synthetic fragrance is. That's what's in here, or not in here. That's what's normally in sunscreens.
Right.
Obviously not in here, you're using essential oils.
So some people really love that coconut smell. This doesn't give you coconut, but it does give you a very good sunscreen smell. Okay, so the littlest of our family likes this one. And
this is like Goldilocks.
Emmy likes this too.
It's like Goldilocks.
Or does Emmy like this one?
I don't know. It's like too hot, too cold, just right.
I know. Lastly, we have the spray.
Micah likes that one.
Micah will only use the spray. So they each have their own sunscreens in their bathrooms.
Now, I do like the spray from ease of applying, right? Because you just do this. Now, it's not like an aerosolized spray, so you do need to rub it in. I have found that it's a little more challenging. It takes a little more to rub in than just the lotion. So
the spray, it takes a little more to rub in. It's a little more drying. I feel like
more of a coating.
Yes, it leaves a little bit of something more than the stick and the lotion. So for that reason, it's not my favorite either, but
it's Micah's.
It's Micah's favorite. And you have the spray action, and you can use it upside down. And so, I mean, I have used it myself, and it's still, it works. So it does work. We've tried them all, but you're allowed to have your favorites. I like the classic, but that's just me. Right. So that's a little bit about each one. The last product in this line is the After Sun Spray Lotion. Well, I guess it's not lotion, After Sun Spray. I use this every single day. This is my you got your new thing with it. So yes, we've made a video about how to have ultra moisturized skin. I swear it lasts for 48 hours. It's amazing. Japanese peppermint in it even. It does have peppermint in it. It's going to help calm down. Lemongrass, lavender, copaiba, frankincense.
Really good stuff.
Really good oils in it. It's gonna help calm down that hot feeling if you do get sunburned. It has the I can't say it. I'm gonna say it so incorrectly. Hyaluronic acid,
Hyaluronic acid.
Okay, so this is a super moisturizing component. It's actually not an acid. And so you can use it on your face and your body. So what I've been doing is I use it on my face twice a day. And so I just spray 2 squirts in my hand, and then I put it all over my face underneath my toner. And the hyaluronic acid, it actually helps to pull in more moisture. So the moisture from your toner, the moisture from your oil, like your Immortelle serum, the moisture from your moisturizer, it's going to lock it in. And I think it's really great for the face and body, and I love it. I use it every day right now.
I have a confession. I haven't used it yet. I think she's been hoarding it all. I think that's why.
It stays in the shower. So that way after my shower, because it's a spray, that's one thing I don't like about sprays, is they can get places.
Yeah, this is definitely like, I wouldn't say like indoor application, because it does need a little bit.
There's a spray. Right. It's a spray.
Yeah.
So, but this, also you can do it upside down. And so I just spray it. I spray like on my arms and my chest, and I rub that all in. I get it in my armpits because yes. I mean, I don't know. I just thought like armpits can get really dry, and I thought, oh, maybe my armpits need some extra love.
I'm constantly worried about dry armpits.
Yeah, it's just a newfound, I don't know, thing.
Obsession.
Of mine, obsession. And then I do my torso, my back, and I figured like I have to get it on my butt, because it also helps with wrinkles. And, you know, right now butts are in. Not that I like mine to be out there, but they're in. And so, you know, I get it on my butt.
Are they out?
Are they
Get
out?
it?
And then do my legs and rub that all in. And then you can apply, you know, your moisturizer, your lotion, your jojoba oil after that when you get outside the shower. And there's no mess. And so I really love that about the after sun spray. So you can use it after the sun if you've got sunburn, or you could just use it every single day to have ultra hydrated skin
it has
less wrinkles.
It has aloe in it. It has a lot of good stuff. I saw that it has green tea in there as well. Arnica montana flower.
Right.
There's just a lot of good things that's good for soothing and nourishing the skin.
Exactly. So this is the sun care line. We hope you love it as much as we do. Keep yourself protected from sun damage, smelling good, and...
Do you rub it in?
Rub what in?
Do you
yes,
put it on?
rub it in.
Well, then how come when you're spraying all over your body, you don't ask me if I want to rub it in for you? That would...
You're not here.
Well, maybe next time. We'll keep you updated.
Bye-bye.